Hey Argentinians, none of your arguments about owning the Falkland Islands make sense. Well, not, at least since 1833, when the Brits removed the Argentine authorities. And definitely not since 1982, where you've lost the Falklands War. First of all, the people there, with an overwhelming supermajority, desires to stay British. In fact, only 3 voted against continued British sovereignty in a referendum that has a 92% turnout rate. And your comments recently made by your vice president asking the Falklanders to go back to Britain if they want to remain British doesn't make sense, as most of the Argentine population descended from Spanish, Germans, and other Europeans. Some indigenous leftists can make the same arguments about those that have ancestors to Europe. And the Brits were not even here recently. Most of the Brits arrived in the 19th century. Would it be immoral to ethnically cleanse the whole population just because of some petty claim and disputes in the 18th and 19th centuries? And that dispute was mostly due to the Spanish Empire's claims, when Argentina wasn't even an independent nation. If Argentina is so insistent on claiming the Falklands, why not claim the whole of Spanish-speaking America, or ask itself to return to Spanish control? And by the way, what are even the benefits of getting back the Falklands for Argentina? First of all, they've lost it like twice. Maybe 3rd time's the charm, I don't know. But Argentina is not known for stability. Sure, things might turn around under Milei, given his repudiation of Peronism, but it has only been 3 years since Milei was elected, so things take time. I mean, Argentina, at the turn of the 20th century, used to be in the top 10 in GDP per capita. Now, it's one of the examples of what not to do with your own economy. Surely, there are better priorities than to retake the islands. But on a more conciliatory note, maybe Milei has the right solution, or at least a better way to take the islands, if they really have to go back. Well, let's just say that Britain isn't doing too well with a certain demographic rising in number. And in some ways, Britain is actually becoming the Argentina of old. Well, to Milei's credit, he prefers peace talks rather than using the military to regain the islands, alongside a Hong Kong-style agreement. While the sovereignty will go back to Argentina, some of the islanders' wishes will be respected. Well, for all Britain's faults, is still the better country, with a superior living standard compared to all of South America. And unless the situation changes,
the Falkland Islands belong to Britain.